that doggy doing? Is she being annoying?
Hi, you're in the playpen right now, so it's kind of hard to see. But I got you something if you want to see. Will you be my Valentine, please?
Lord, this is like awful lighting. But hello everyone. Welcome to a week in my life. I haven't done a week in my life in a minute. I have only done weekends in my life or just like quick little videos. I am rushing to the dentist right now. I don't know if I mentioned it in any of my videos, but I had an emergency dental appointment like a few weeks ago. Honestly, it's a long story, but anyway, I was in a lot of pain. I went to a dentist, a random dentist near here. I ended up really liking her, and I'm going back for a cleaning today, and I do know that I have cavities, so I also have to schedule to get those cavities filled. I'm so sorry about this lighting, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's where I'm going right now. I'm going to the dentist for a cleaning, and then I will schedule for the dental filling probably the end of March, just because that's what works for me. But anyway, I wanted to film a week in my life because I realized, like, I talk about being a work from home mom, but I don't really show it so much because I film so much on the weekends when like I'm doing fun things or like, you know, I have the time to film. So I really want to try my best to film this week just so that I can show like an accurate depiction of what it is like for me on a weekly basis. This video is probably going to be like 30 plus minutes long, but I like 30 plus minute long videos. And the number one thing of a piece of advice I got watching other YouTubers is film what you enjoy watching and put out the content you enjoy, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And not that I make it look easy, but I don't talk about how hard it is. So I wanted to do that. My job is fairly flexible with me. Like, they know that it's just me and the baby, and like they know that I work from home and take care of the baby at the same time. And I have not let it hold me back as far as getting my work done. I get all of my work done like faster than they need it to get done because I don't want them to think that me working from home and taking care of the baby is hindering me. I think sometimes I make it look like I don't have a lot to do because I get things done so fast. But it's really just because I'm trying to overcompensate for the fact that I'm also taking care of the baby. So I like will wake up really early in the morning to work, or I'll work late. I will just super stress myself out to get something done that doesn't need to get done for a couple weeks in the matter of days. So that was last week. I had like a million things to do, and I did all a million things within like a few days, and I stressed myself out to the point of exhaustion, and like it was bad. I honestly, like, I probably need to cool it a little bit. So that was last week, but this week should be a little bit calmer, but you know, it's still work, so I'm still gonna be doing things. I like don't want other people thinking that like it's just so easy for me and like they're the ones that are having trouble and struggling, because like I'm also struggling. I don't have the hardest job in the world, but like I do work in finance. Like, I'm not just doing like simple data entry. I have a degree in finance. Like, this is a career job, and I'm doing it while also taking care of my baby. And that's not me trying to flex. That's me saying like, I do want out. I don't want to keep doing this, but where's that my husband and I are at in our lives, I do have to do both things. As soon as I'm able to not have to do both things, I will not be doing both things. But that is just not going to happen anytime soon. So here we are. That's my little intro. So if you're a work from home mom, or you're pregnant and you're like, can I make this work? My number one thing I will say is your bosses have to be aware. The other thing is, I don't have a ton of meetings. I have like 2 to 3 meetings a week, and I don't need to be on camera or like really talking in a lot of them. I can leave myself muted for most of those meetings, and I can just unmute myself when I need to talk. And thankfully my bosses and my whole team has been really cool with that. So that's like the preface for this video, as well as like my company is flexible and HR is aware. That's what's going on. I am like 3 minutes away from the dentist. I'm nervous because I hate the dentist, but I'll live. Yeah, I had a really bad dental phobia as a child. Like, I know, like, everyone did, but, like, I had to be put in restraints and sedated for cleanings. So I've done a lot of growing. Obviously, I'm 26, almost 27 now, so, like, hopefully I'm not that terrified, but I still have a lot of anxiety when it comes to it, so every time I go to the dentist, I'm so proud of myself. It is Valentine's Day week, which I'm very excited about. My husband surprised me and the baby like literally 30 minutes ago, and he got us flowers and asked us to be his Valentine. So I'm at the dentist already, but it was just so sweet when he asked. Oh, it was so sweet when he asked us, and Addie was very interested in the flowers. I'm actually just on time, so I better get in there. Yeah, welcome to this week in my life, and hopefully it's not too crazy of a week. Wish me luck. I have 8 cavities. I'm not proud of it, okay? Okay, I don't want you to think I'm laughing. It's serious. It's not a good thing that I have 8 cavities. I just can't believe it. And, like, the thing is, like, you see these things on TikTok, like, oh, your teeth really, like, suffer during pregnancy. Like, you really need to still go to your cleanings to make sure you're flossing and brushing. Like, yeah, okay. No. They were being so serious with that. I'm not the greatest at flossing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend, okay? But oh my god, if I could turn back time. Well, anyway, I'm literally going to order a water pick tonight, and we're going to buy flossers today when we go food shopping, because this is so bad. Like, I've had wake-up calls when it comes to, like, going to the dentist before, but, like, this one was like, oh, this hit home. 8? What do you mean 8 cavities? I just don't want dentures at, like, 26, you know? So I need to get my life together. Anyway, that's it. My workday is done. I took the last hour off, obviously, to go to the dentist. Funnest hour of my life. I will see you guys at home. We're at ShopRite going food shopping. Addie is being so nosy.
She can't help it.
She's like staring at everyone.
She's eating a carrot. I finished my shower, and then Daddy had to run into a meeting because it's now 9:30. I logged on to work for the day. There's nothing going on just yet, and I have to wait for my boss. If you guys are not new here, say it with me, to save something down so I can start working. And he hasn't done it yet, so I have a meeting from 11:30 to noon though, which is gonna stink. But anyway, Zach had to run down to his meeting, so I have to finish getting ready with this baby hanging out in here with me. So I'm just gonna do my my skincare routine. Let me tell you, I have, like, listen, I've been blessed. I have pretty good skin. Okay, like to do a vitamin C serum just to, like, brighten me up, but I ran out, and I don't know, it's not on my priority list of things to buy. This is my morning skincare routine, is this Eucerin Daily Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 30 face lotion and sunscreen. The reason I picked this out, I know it sounds random, like it's kind of a random brand. I'm gonna put her on the bath mat in front of me. I use that, oh gosh, what's it called? Skin Charisma, I think it is. I use that app, hold on, or that website to, like, look up, like, a moisturizer with, like, clean ingredients that also had SPF. And this was, like, the cleanest of ingredients. and with SPF still in it. And it's also drugstore. That was my thing. I wanted it to be affordable drugstore, wanted it to have SPF, and I wanted it to have all clean ingredients because it leaves a little bit of a white cast, I will say. Addy. So if you have like a darker skin tone or anything like that, I don't know if it'll work for you, honestly, because it does leave a cast a little bit, and it does eventually like rub in on me, but I don't know if you would have like non-pasty white skin, if that would work still. But I like it. But if you want to give it a try, I do think it's worth it. Anyway, that was my little tangent. I feel very accomplished. Like, I woke up, I worked out, as you guys saw. I ended up editing instead of just like immediately going into the shower. And then Zach ended up getting up and showering and then taking care of the baby while I showered. So I've done some editing today. I worked out today. I'm getting ready for the day, which, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I used to just, like, rot all day. I would just stay in my pajamas, I wouldn't wash my face, I would just roll out of bed, get the baby, take care of the baby, start work, and then it would be, like, 2 p.m. and I'd be like, geez, maybe I should brush my teeth. To just get started with my day, I have to go through a few emails, I have to do a few things, and then I have that meeting at 11:30, so I'm gonna get us started with our day, and I'm just gonna like check in periodically throughout the day. Okay, so right now I have my computer on her changing table, and she's playing nicely right next to me. It is 9:56. I'm just gonna like go through my emails and like address anything that I can. And then from here, I'm going to wait and monitor my emails. I also have to ask my boss to save down that report that he needs to save down every day for me to do most of my work. We have got a very cute baby on our hands. Gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna go on a little walk this morning. We don't always go on a walk because it's just been so cold. She's in rare form this morning. Getting some fresh air might be nice. I just finished looking at my emails. I answered a few. I reached out to a few people that I need stuff from. It's 10:17 right now. Dada, how ready are you for this walk? 10 minutes? I've Addie dressed. You said you had to send a file. Okay, are you working on the report still? Yeah. That kind of changes things. All you said was I have to send it. I didn't realize you were working on it. All right, well, I guess I'll take this off of her and feed her breakfast. I look so bad. I would rather be backlit and not be that pasty looking. As you heard, there's a little change of plans. I thought Zach was ready to go. He's not. So instead, Addie was getting fussy. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just give her some breakfast. So she's having banana we literally bought yesterday. So it's still like not ripe. It's yellow for the most part, but it is definitely not ripe. That's what's on the agenda for breakfast because part of what helps me out is I plan out our meals throughout the week, like our dinners, and then for Addie, I plan out her breakfast, lunch, and dinner just so I like know what I need to get her when we go to the grocery store. But anyway, yeah. So Addie's gonna have her breakfast, and then I have both Outlook and Teams on my phone, so like if there's ever any notifications or emails I need to respond to, I get them on my phone, so I know I'm not missing anything. My boss still hasn't saved down the thing that I need to do my work, so that is still up in the air. When the baby's in not the greatest mood and I'm trying to juggle a million things, I do get overwhelmed. We're up here. Okay, it's 11:29. It's a moo cow. Moo. Moo. Okay. Alright. She might have to have her diaper changed. Okay. Alright. And that's a switch off. And now it's 11:30. Time for my meeting. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Girls just got off the call and she's calling me back. My coworker just called me back to talk about my boss. I have so much work. I was just gonna try to bang it out and sit here, but I'm gonna go downstairs, make myself a coffee and a little breakfast. and then sit at the like dining room table or kitchen counter or something and work. But the baby had like, I don't know what, she's just so cranky today. I don't know if that's because we had to like wake her up this morning and like, but I'm really hoping this nap like resets her and like it's like a good long nap, because sometimes she just needs a nap. We all have those days, including babies, so that's what I'm chalking it up to. But I'm gonna go downstairs and finally eat something at 12:15. My IT department contacted me and they needed to do an update on my computer. So I'm now doing some editing while my breakfast cooks. But if I have the time, this is what I have for breakfast. I have half a piece of sourdough toast, and then I have an egg with my chili oil and then a little bit of hash browns. It's still cooking. Then of course I have my coffee. All right, here's my little breakfast. I think today's probably gonna be the most thorough day that I do. And then I'll just kind of check in throughout the week. But work hasn't been too bad. I mean, I have a ton of work I have to do once that's done updating. It shouldn't be too much where like I can't get it done between this nap and the next. We'll see. While she's awake, I really try my best to only have to like monitor my emails and like occasionally answer an email here or there, or like message someone back. I try not to have to do anything where I have to like sit down and like focus while she's awake, or while like I have to watch her, like if my husband's not able to watch her. I don't want her thinking that like what's going on the computer, what's going on my phone is more important than her, and I want her to be able to like be interacted with throughout the day. Let me eat this breakfast, let me enjoy my coffee, because my computer is almost done updating. That's it for now. Okay, I'll take a pause.
You give me a kiss, thank you. What?
I'll take a pause on what I'm doing. Can you put her in her saucer?
Thank you.
Hi! Okay, give me 1 second. Why don't you play me music? Whoa! Okay, I'll be right there. Move, move. Want to see your flowers? We're actually gonna go back upstairs and play some more upstairs. I actually figure this is kind of like a realistic thing. I am juggling my computer and the baby and my camera, and I'm bringing all of this upstairs with me. The computer is on there, and that's just gonna hang out there for me to monitor my emails and messages, and we are now going to play. Don't know if I said it in this vlog, but my mom taught Addie how to moo. So we've been practicing mooing like a cow. What does the cow say? Moo, moo. Cow says moo. Addie, moo, moo. So yeah, now it's time to lock in on her. Do, 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 do. Old MacDonald had a farm. Chickens! Where's the chickens? Cluck, cluck there. Where's the chickens? Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I. Well, as you can see, I have my hair in a bun, and I just look a little disheveled because it's been a day. But if you hear her crying, she's still putting herself down for sleep. She puts herself down for all of her naps and her bedtimes. I'm getting Teams notifications. She puts herself down to sleep for all of her nap times and bedtime since we started sleep training, and sometimes it takes a little bit of her like fussing on and off for like 10 or 15 minutes for her to actually fall asleep, but she's very tired, so she will go down. It's time for me to get to working. The sooner I finish work, the sooner I can log off, because it's 4:38. I probably won't get done with work until like 5:30, maybe 6. And that's around the time she's gonna wake up from her nap. So I'm gonna try to work as efficiently as I can so that I can log off. and edit and have a snack. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay, well,
It is 5:56. We should probably wake the baby up in 5 minutes, so I honestly might just have Zach wake her up. I don't want her sleeping past 6. So that kind of stinks that I won't have downtime between her waking up and me finishing work. I literally just logged off. That stinks, but I think I'm gonna go downstairs and start dinner because I'm sorry about the lighting. It's just a very yellow lamp. I'm gonna go downstairs and start dinner because Addie is going to be eating the same meal as us, just like mushier a little bit, but like just like prepared a little different to make it like age appropriate. I think Zach is going to the gym tonight. I don't know. I have to go downstairs and talk to him, but Zach has meetings all day tomorrow. So on like Wednesdays are his day where he's just like basically not able to help me like even for 15 minutes unless a meeting gets canceled by some miracle. So I really hope work is easy tomorrow because if it's not, I'm going to be having to work a lot after 5 p.m. So yeah, we'll see how much I'm able to film tomorrow. But today was like a super detailed day of what it looks like during the day. So yeah, anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Good morning. I'm logging on to work for the day. Let's see what we got going on. I don't think there's anything new as of this morning. But then we're gonna go downstairs and play, hang out, have breakfast, have coffee, while I monitor my emails. Addie woke up for her morning feed at like 4 a.m. So I didn't stay up to work out. So instead, I'm gonna work out during her last nap. That's the plan. So anyway, I'll check in with you later. It's 10:55. I just put the baby down in her crib. She's working on getting herself to sleep. I'm gonna do some work. We tried Clementine for the first time, which is a pain in the butt because you have to peel like the membrane off because it's like a choking hazard. And then you still have to cut it into like little pieces for her to like pinch. So it was a pain to do, and I had like a cut on my finger, so like the citrus kept going to cut, but she loved it. So unfortunately for me, probably gonna have it again tomorrow for breakfast. But yeah, I'm gonna get to working, and it doesn't seem like there's too much work. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna edit some of my video. During her next nap, I'm gonna work out. So I wanna get any work done that I have to get done now. Baby went down for her nap like 20 minutes ago. I gave myself like, I was working for 10 minutes and then I gave myself a 10-minute break to just rot on my phone for a little bit. And it took everything in me to get my butt up, put on my workout clothes, and come down here to do my workout. So I'm gonna go do my workout. And hopefully I can shower and relax a little bit after I'm done with my workout. But I have to just start it and get through it. And then once I'm done with it, I'm done with it for the day. It's just getting myself to do it. Okay, workout is done. She's been asleep for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So she will probably wake up in the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna shower. Proud of myself. I'm out of my shower finally. I changed back in my clothes because they were clean. Let's see what the baby's up to. The baby stirred, but it looks like she's still sleeping, but she's been asleep for 1 hour and a half, so I am gonna wake her in like 10 minutes. It is almost 5:30. I'm gonna check my email one more time, make sure everything is good, but today has not been super busy, thank God. Just after yesterday, it was just crazy, and after last week, I really just needed like one day for it to not be so insane, and especially considering Wednesdays, Zach is in meetings literally all day, and he has not been able to help me once today. I did have a meeting that was like company-wide that really doesn't really have to do with me. It was just kind of like updates on like our company as a whole. Listened in on that. Everything's good. All I had to do was listen and do it. It's like a 100-person meeting, so I didn't really have to say anything. So I listened in on that actually while the baby was still awake. And yeah, that is it. This is why I don't do slip backs. I feel like I just look, I don't know. I feel like I don't look good in a slick back. I have like sideburns, so I don't have the cute like slick back aesthetic. I don't know what to do about it. I like the idea, like if I didn't have the sideburns, I feel like cute, but I like do. What are the sideburn girls doing? What are we doing about the slick backs? Do I just not do it? Do I get them waxed? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, that's it for now. I don't know if I'll check in again today. Zach's going to the gym tonight. He has to run some errands tonight. So it's gonna be me as well after 5 p.m. So just gonna kind of hang out and take care of the baby for the rest of the night. And we're having leftovers from last night, me and the baby. So that's gonna kind of be it. It's gonna be pretty much status quo tonight. If there's anything interesting, I'll check back in. But if not, see you guys tomorrow. Okay. It's 6:07 a.m. The baby woke up at like 5:40. She woke up at 5:40 for a feed, and I fed her. And Zach is currently getting ready for work, and we share a car. My husband totaled his car the day we got engaged. So that was a very eventful day to say the least, and we've been sharing a car since December 18th, 2021 when we got engaged. So I have to drive him to the train station probably around 6:30, and poor thing, the baby just went back down to sleep. I'm gonna have to wake her up in like less than 30 minutes. And usually when I wake her up and put her in the car seat, she like stays awake. She doesn't normally fall back asleep, but I wonder if she will this time just because of like how she just fell asleep. Maybe she'll be tired. I don't really know. There's not enough time for me to work out between now and when we have to take him to work. So I'm just gonna do some editing. Okay, I just dropped him off at the train station, and now I'm about to drive back home. It's about like a 10-minute drive. But the minute that I clicked her car seat into the base in the car is when she woke up. So she's awake. Like literally like 2 minutes ago she laughed. Like at what? I don't know. So I'm like, great, she's awake. I'm hoping she falls asleep on the ride home, or I'm able to get her back to sleep, because I'm not gonna go back to sleep, clearly. But it would be great if I could just do some like editing or like work. But if she's just up for the day, she's up 2 hours earlier than she normally is. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. By the literal grace of God, she fell back asleep. I'm exhausted, so I'm actually gonna go back to sleep, I think. Same as yesterday. I'm gonna work out during her last nap. She'll probably wake up in like an hour or so. But if not, I have an alarm set so that I'm up before 9 so that I can log on to work. I'm going back to sleep. Well, it is now 10:14. Like I said, Addie did fall asleep, but she stayed asleep for another hour like I predicted. It's 10:15, so I've been working for an hour and 15 minutes, and I've had like a good amount of work, but right now I'm at the point where I just need to be monitoring my emails and waiting for my boss to get back to me so I can do certain things. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We're gonna have some banana. I'm gonna have some coffee. Has anyone else's baby turned into a monster since giving them puffs? All she does is scream at me for puffs. No, you're cut off. No, you're cut off. You're done. You ate like half the box. Not really, but anyway. We're gonna play for 30 minutes, and then she's gonna go down for her first nap. I was debating whether or not I wanted to work out during this nap or the next one. No more puffs. Do you want water? So yeah, luckily today's been pretty slow so far. Outside of the first like hour and a half of the day was pretty busy. It's been pretty slow the last hour. I'm actually still waiting for my boss to log on and save a few things down for me. So once he does that, I'll be able to continue. They let me work like whatever hours work for me. Is there a meeting right now that I missed? Ooh, there was a meeting 13 minutes ago. Ay, ay, ay. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs with her. We're gonna play upstairs since I might need to log on for that meeting. Are you crazy? Hi. I just put the baby down for her first nap, and my boss saved down the report I needed for today, and there's a lot of work on it. quite discouraged today. I just am feeling very like overwhelmed when it comes to like working and taking care of the baby. And this happens like last week, it happened like every day of the week because I had month close, financial audit was popping off, and just my daily tasks were a lot of work last week. So I was feeling very overwhelmed and like I cried like every day. And today I'm like, I haven't cried yet, but I am feeling overwhelmed, and it's really hard not having help. Like, my husband doesn't help because he's literally swamped with meetings and his job is not flexible like mine is. I have to get this work done, so I'm going to put on a podcast to get it done. But yeah, those are just my honest emotions right now. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed, and so I don't want to make it look easy because it's not. But if you're also in the same position, I'm right here with you, just barely making it by. I'm going to murder my husband. Yeah, I had to throw out my clothes from yesterday because the plumber came. We needed the plumber to come, but he just randomly showed up at the door. Nice guy, but I'm like, gee, I would have loved for my husband to have told me that the plumber was coming. Okay, apparently my husband didn't know. Murder of my husband postponed. Anyway, I have so much work. I'm not gonna be able to get it done during this nap. Like, there's just no way. Woo! Okay, great. Y'all, it is 2:21. The baby, this is crazy. The baby has been asleep for 2.5 hours. Like, the dog just barked and she stirred and then went back to sleep. I have to wake her up. I should have woken her up 30 minutes ago, but I was able to get a lot of my work done. I still have like a couple of little things that I need to update and do, but I got a lot of my work done today. I have a couple more emails I need to send out that should take me 5 minutes. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then hopefully the baby will be calmly hanging out in her crib because she is up and staring at the camera right now. She's literally just banging on her crib wall and staring at the camera. I swear, she can tell that we're watching her. I think she knows we're watching her through that camera. Because she'll sometimes just stare at it and like clap, or stare at it and like shriek and be like, ah! Anyway, I'm in better spirits because I got so much done, but I have like 5 minutes left of work to do before I'm able to just like relax. That's why like when I get upset, I know like this will pass. I will get the work done. Everything will be fine. But it's overwhelming in the moment when it's still waiting in front of me to do, you know? Now that things have been accomplished, I feel better. I do, so. Had a little bit of a mom fail, but not the kind you think. Also, look how adorable she is. I had a little bit of a dog mom fail. I forgot that I had to take the dog out this morning, and it's 3 p.m. Oh my gosh, please don't kill me. I feel awful already, okay? Just please don't come for me. I have a lot going on. You're going out. Let's go. And take you on a walk. Okay. Addie, she is so cozy right now. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Snug as a bug in a rug. Like, I wish I could take a walk like that. The day just got away from me. I completely forgot that I had to be the one to take the dog. Usually Zach takes the dog, and I just like completely forgot that on days he goes into the office I have to take her because it's too early in the morning for him to take. But we're rectifying that. We're taking the dog now. I'm sorry, Daisy. Come here. All right, well, we're gonna go on our walk now. Me and the little cozy bear are back home. We ran into a neighbor who's a little chatty, and I was like, oh God, but she saw the baby and she's like, let me let you guys get inside. Like, I just wanted to say hi, and I was like, oh yeah. Are you crazy? Is that it?
It's embarrassing that I am wearing my clothes from yesterday because the plumber came over and that was what was on the floor, to be honest with you. So, yay! But I'm not gonna change out of it now until I change into my workout clothes, which I am still planning on doing during her next nap, even though she literally just woke up from this one. So, we just finished eating lunch. Somehow, it's already 4 o'clock. She slept so long, and I needed her to, but it threw off our whole day. And like, that was kind of dinner, but we're gonna have another meal later, obviously. Hey, so I just got out of the shower. You will all be so proud of me. I worked out. So I've hit my 3 times a week goal last week and this week. So I'm very proud of myself. And then we're gonna pick Zach up from the train. If he's on time, I will go to Target after I pick him up and they'll just wait in the car for me. But I would love to go before I pick him up because I still have to come home and make us dinner, but...
Okay, which one are you gonna take? You wanna take your little piggy? Or do you wanna take your bunny? Or do you wanna take your moo, moo, moo? Moo, moo, moo. You can take your bunny. Let's go!
Let's go! Okay, do you guys remember everything with the drones going on in New Jersey? There's a drone above me right now. And like, I know the difference between a drone and a plane. That is a drone. The way it's moving, it's like hovering. The drones have not stopped. People have just stopped talking about them. It's the government trying to quiet us. I'm kidding. Okay, anyway, that is it. Let's go get Zach from the train. I'm gonna get him a water bottle. These are so cute. It's either this or this. He doesn't like a handle, but this is so tiny. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm home now. Zach is home. The baby just had her dinner. And it is Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. So even though tomorrow's still part of this week, I am gonna close out this video here because tomorrow is Valentine's Day and I want that to be part of a separate vlog. I'm gonna try my best to film clips tomorrow and make a cute little Valentine's Day and / Valentine's Day weekend video, but I hope you enjoyed this week in my life. I filmed a lot. This video is going to be a project to edit, but I hope it gave some other moms in my position or that are going to be in my position some hope or I hope that if you are currently in the position, you'll know that you're not alone for it being, first word that came to my mind is misery. But honestly, it is a big privilege that I have a job that I'm even able to remotely be home. That's all. I cannot wait for this weekend. Goodbye and come back for the next one.